All right, got another fun one today. This landscaping truck, the guy bought it, and they slapped this, another welder slapped this extension on. It's like a dovetail that they weld on these trucks to get landscaping equipment up on there. But they put it on the wrong angle. Let me show you. So this thing's way too high. It's almost level. It's like it's maybe dropped like 5 or 10 degrees down from the deck. These ramps, when welded on properly, these should be sitting straight up and down. Obviously they're leaned way forward. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna climb up here and I'm gonna pop all these welds loose across here. Another indication is you can see how much further this goes in. The end of this pipe should end right here. So I'm gonna pop all these welds loose across the top. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna completely remove this piece of C-channel, and you can see the gap, pretty gnarly gap. So I'm gonna pop all those welds, pop those C-channels off. I'm gonna get rid of this random piece of angle coming down, and I'll have to cut this out, but I'm gonna leave the bottom welds as a hinge point, get my angle set correctly, reinstall this support. I'll take a piece of plate and bridge the gap. There's gonna end up being a gap there, so we'll have to fill that in. And then I'll probably go through the bottom and re-weld between the stitches, or maybe grind those stitch welds out and go back on top of them to redo the bottom welds, because after I hinge on those welds, they're not going to be very sturdy. And then I'm going to take these, I'm going to clean the old welds up, and I'm going to either see if I can flex it over further or far enough to here. If not, I'm going to I'll cut a notch in it back here and flex it over so we can get that welded on there properly, because it looks goofy right now. Obviously this was probably welded on a narrower truck the first go around, and this time they just slapped it on whatever they could get their hands on. So this should be a pretty quick and easy job. So I ended up chopping everything loose up top like I said I was going to do. Left the stuff below. Cut this support out. Had to chop a weld there, ended up putting another weld back in place. All I did was lower this end to where these bars were level with this upright. And like I said before, this thing was too narrow, so you can kind of see they go up now. I put a little cut in each side and bent it over, so it's kind of like dovetailed both ways, down and in. So that's back in there though. At least it's not all dangly anymore. There's a bit of expanded metal here that I couldn't tack. The owner said he didn't really care, so obviously same thing on the other side. But let me see if I can step back and you can see how much lower it is. Yeah, it's a good 6 inches lower, I think, on that tail end now. So it should be a lot easier for them to get stuff up this truck now. They are probably gonna have to relocate their lights, but I'll let the owner handle that stuff.